Lights are flashing green and red. Popcorn's popping, nerds are fed. Santa's sleigh is on the go, reviewing every holiday show. Grab your cocoa, grab your cheer. It's the best time of the year. Welcome to NERDMAS. Hold on tight, we're sleigh riding through the night. Jingle bells and nerdy sights. Welcome to NERDMAS. Feels so right. Home Alone and Christmas tales, snowy trains and reindeer trails, laughs and rants, we've got it all. Nerdy vibes, deck the hall. Frosty's cool, but we're on fire. Our reviews just might inspire. Welcome to NERDMAS. Hold on tight, we're sleigh riding through the night. Jingle bells and nerdy sights. Welcome to NERDMAS. Feels so right. Welcome to NERDMAS.
The name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. I don't know why, but you are.
What's going on, nerds? Welcome to week 2 of Welcome to NERDMAS. How's it going? I watched the right movie this week,
I did not.
which is fine because we know Susie has seen this movie before, but she was trying to refresh herself and found herself watching the Michael Keaton version while I and Ryan, which I wish Ryan was here, hopefully within the next minute or so, he messages me and he can join right away. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, and the worst part is I've seen both these movies. I saw the Michael Keaton one ages ago, rewatched to refresh my brain. For some reason, thought the Michael Keaton one was the one that we were watching, and until I watched the first 20 minutes of it while I was waiting for AJ.
Mistakes were made.
Oops.
Well, this Jack Frost, not to be confused with the 1998 film Jack Frost, this 1997 American direct-to-video black slasher comedy, directed by Michael Cooney, stars Scott McDonald and Christopher Alport.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I didn't realize what names were in this movie until I was watching it. I do like the storyteller aspect of it.
Yeah, like the bad guy's actually the narrator.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a serial killer gets hit with a bunch of liquid nitrogen that screws up his molecular compound, allowing him to melt and refreeze into a snowman. His name already is Jack Frost, and he goes on an absolute murder spree. Some of them are very cool, gross, and definitely gross. There's definitely one that's really gross where he dissolves himself into a bathtub while a woman is taking a bath.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. But I thought the aspect of it was kind of cool, even though some of the execution of it probably could have been better. You could definitely tell this was a direct-to-video movie.
Yes. You can definitely, yeah, I will agree with that statement that you can tell that it's a direct-to-video movie, but at the same time, you can tell that they put a lot of thought into the movie and a lot of like oomph
Yep.
into it, which was nice. You don't always get that with direct-to-video movies. They kind of, suck off like halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely looks like a low-budget film though.
Oh, 100%.
Because like you hear direct-to-video and you're like, oh, it's a low-budget film, but that's not always the case. This definitely looks like it's a low-budget film.
This was definitely a low-budget film.
Can we talk about though the kids' concoctions? I only remember 2 of them because I again refreshed myself about 5 minutes before we started this. Um, and and also I was thinking about was my early days of cooking and when I was learning how to bake and cook and all of that stuff and just I can't even imagine or remember what my dad's face was when I was learning how to cook.
I thought it
It,
was hilarious how he made snowman cookies. Mom
yes.
comes home with snowman stuff. He
Mhm.
goes out and decorates Jack Frost.
Yeah, well, she thought he built him.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that
And
snowman.
hold on, time out. How dumb is this kid for not realizing that he didn't do that,
He said he didn't do it.
but still then went outside and decorated him?
Yeah.
But some of the kills in this were pretty outlandish. Like the one with the axe, where you would think the axe would do the damage. No, the the stick forcefully gets shoved down the guy's pipe, and ow, ouchie wawa.
Mm-hmm.
um, I did find it kind of cool how they figured out how to kill him or subdue him, which I'll talk about the ending in a little bit. I thought the antifreeze aspect was cool because it's doing what it's supposed to do.
You want to know a character I hate in this whole movie?
The sheriff, the priest, the kid, the
The
mom.
FBI agent.
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
The
That
FBI agent
guy is a
who
dick.
literally lied to the sheriff. The sheriff saw warning signs that possibly Jack Frost. This is a Jack Frost scenario,
Mm.
and called the FBI, and FBI is like, no, Jack Frost is definitely dead.
Yeah, and he hides behind the need to know bullshit.
You literally just told a white lie.
Yeah.
Not impressed with you, dude.
Oh, speaking of the FBI agent, his assistant who gets swallowed up by Jack Frost and then
Mhm.
pukes out Jack Frost. As somebody who does a lot of monkey see, monkey do when it comes to vomit, it was not a good time.
No,
Not a good time.
no.
Um, I didn't overall hate this movie, but I think my first messages to Susie and both Ryan were, "This f in shit is dumb,"
Yeah.
but I
There-
think it's meant to be.
oh, I 100% think it's supposed to be dumb. Um, but to some extent, I think a lot of what did you say? This classifies as a slasher film.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah.
I to me personally, I think most slasher films are dumb to an extent, and I'm
Well,
not saying
I'll,
all
I'll
slasher
take
films.
it to an extent, but
Yeah,
other
um,
slasher films are very much more entertaining.
yeah. And it really depends on the slasher film. But to some extent, I think a lot of slasher films are meant to be like on the dumber side. But this one, it kind of sits borderline for me,
Mm.
like between like dumb and like this could be really good and could be turned into like a series almost.
I think there is a second movie, which I don't know if you knew about that, but there
I
is a second
did.
movie. It's called Jack Frost 2 Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman, which how they get a second movie is really dumb because they dip him kind of like Judge Doom
Mhm,
in Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
mhm.
where with the dip. They basically do that to the snowman in antifreeze. And they pour all that antifreeze back into the bottles and they bury all the bottles together.
First of all, first of all,
Separate them.
first of all, have you never like read a vampire book in your entire life?
No, I stay away from that kind of stuff.
Okay, most of the vampire books, when they turn to ash, make sure you separate like they're like one of the big ones. Twilight does this actually really well, where you dismember a vampire. Make sure you put all of their pieces far, far away from each other, because it will put itself back together.
Ugh. I never thought we would talk about Twilight in here.
You're welcome.
That's like last night. Last night? Yeah, no. Yeah, last night we were looking at my Hulu and you're like, we need why do you have 50 Shades Darker? I was like, I don't know. I don't watch that. And she's like, we need to watch that next. I go, no, we don't.
It wasn't 50 Shades Darker. It was 50 Shades of Black.
Okay, but I'll stick with that. I'm good. That's the last thing I need is I'm watching sports.
Uh-huh.
Back to the movie. Oh, here's somebody sports. Back to the movie.
Okay, you've got at least one person in that house that would watch it with you.
I'm good. I'm not into that kind of stuff. But this movie was a very fast, I think it was an 89-minute movie. It came out March 18th, 1997. And it's a Christmas snowman slasher movie that came out with a sequel. Is it fun to watch? Probably if you know what you're getting into. Like if you know what you're going in for.
And if you like some gore. If you don't like some gore, please skip.
Especially at the end when he's melting.
Mm-hmm.
No man got blood. But Susie, our next episode of NERDMAS is one you and I watched last night.
8 Crazy Nights.
Will be next week.
Yep.
That one will be a little more entertaining because I have a lot to say about that one.
I think you and I both have a lot to say about that one.
I feel like we need Mikey for that one.
We do need Mikey for that one.
If not just for his dance moves.
We also need that I can tell him that you never realized where one of his songs comes from.
Don't blow it now. Don't blow it now.
I'm not.
Well, you kind of did, but yeah. But overall, it's a dumb movie. It's a fun Christmas slasher movie. It doesn't have to be award winning to still be enjoyed. Yeah. But yeah. I can't wait for next week.
I'm excited.
Next week will be fun. Glad to have you guys here. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. Stay up to date with us on the Spoiler Warning podcast. We are getting to the end of the Welcome to Derry season 1. And then I'm going to be sad because then it's going to be a hiatus till House of the Dragon, I think, is next.
Yeah. So you guys got to tell us what we have to watch in the meantime.
I know. Stranger Things.
We do have to do Stranger Things.
Yeah, we kind of have to do. I've definitely neglected that.
Mm-hmm.
We also could do a K-pop Demon Hunter thing.
Ooh, we could do a K-pop Demon Hunter thing. But I'd like to hear AJ and I definitely like the TV shows.
Yes.
So if you've got one that is premiering or something that's already out that you would like us to do. Fair warning though, if it has multiple seasons, we will do season reviews before we get to episode reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Because who's got time for that?
It looks like House of the Dragon is expected to be announced soon for a summer of 2026.
Okay. So House of the Dragon would be next, but we need something to watch in the meantime, guys. Sunday nights are kind of lonely.
Yes, it will.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.